And let's use your mom. 50 years ago, them teens was hitting me about now, because your birthday is really not until August 16th. But it's been all worth it. It's been a painless life with you since I pushed you out. We love you so much, and continue taking care of us.
I did have a lot to say, but it seemed like she said it all. But I just want to say happy birthday and keep on going up with it. You're doing a fantastic job, especially molding young men. That's something that I'm so proud of you doing that, and how you pushed your children through college, got them in there, and oh my. All right, that's all that I want to say. Trust in the Lord, no matter what. All right, you know that's all I got.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Dad. I love our relationship.
Y'all know I'm emotional.
It's all right, it's okay. It's okay. Get it out, take your time.
We've come a long way. I really love our relationship. I know I have a forever friend in you. And I know you're fearful for 50. But one thing that I learned this summer is that fear is an illusion. And I know things happen because of old age or us progressing in life. But the best years of your life could be after 50. It could be in 5 years, it could be next year, it could be in 10 years.
Say it.
But you choose how your life is gonna go. You're a hard worker, you have a big heart, and I believe in you. And I love you. So I'm excited for your 50, even though you're scared. And
I am.
and I really hope you enjoy yourself. Love you.
Celebrate with Dad Cross for his 50th. Having a wonderful event. The food is delicious. The atmosphere is wonderful. And it's just a pleasure to be here. We thank you for being able to be a part of this wonderful event.
Happy 50th.
Happy 50th, my man.
Happy birthday, Dan. I love you so much. I hope 50 years you're here. I just couldn't love you more.
All right. Happy 50th, bro. Much love. Great party. We're gonna more.
Thanks for the invite. Happy 50th.
Alright, so happy birthday, big 50. Now I can really say you're old. Old as dirt, no one's messing with you, but happy birthday, man. Wishing you the best and many, many more. Thank you for everything you do.
Happy birthday, D Cross, my man. Great having us.
Hi, this is Mr. Casper wishing you a happy 50th birthday. Love you. Wish you many, many more. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad, man. Blessings, many more. Thank you for everything you do. And just, keep being you.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
I was like a powerhouse dude coming out of high school. I went to Oak Hill Academy and we were playing pickup. I'm like this little creamy puff. I think I sat on his head one time at the beginning, right? Damn, gave it to him. He came right back at me. Yeah. I came right back at him. He started giving me buttons. This I came back to say. we get to fight. I think I threw a chair at him. This dude got a fire extinguisher trying to spray me with a fire extinguisher. on the practice court. I'm like, bro, you on something else, I'm messing with you. And I was like, yo, I'm from College Park. And I'm like, man, I don't get down like that. You might try to spray me with like beer spray. You know, I was scared of you after that, but then I respect it. We came so different. We did so many things together. I cannot tell you, but you could write a book about it and make money off us. But this is my dude. Like, we talked to the day. Like when he was saying going through this, what I was going through, I was crazy, and now I own my own company and do this and do that. He helped me do that. Well, all my people, of course. But you are just a special dude to me, man. All of y'all. I wish we were probably missing 2 T-Mac. But 50 years old, that's a blessing, bro. Because I didn't think I was going to kill. They go ahead and it's for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, I know I be acting crazy, but in the inside, I know I pray every day and I just say thanks. I love you, man.
Alright, it goes without saying that me and this man goes back to 1991. You know what I'm saying? University of Kentucky basketball camp. That's where we first met. And then we've been lifelong friends since. That goes a lot of my guys here. We done traveled the world together, played with each other, played against each other. Sioux Falls, Cyprus, Gainesville, Turkey, Israel, you understand? So, over 30 years with this man right here. 50 years old, we all going there. Eventually. And let's hope we can get another 50 like the last 50 we just had. Yo, love you, bro. Total Sedan, happy birthday. Yes, sir. Love you, man.
Tiny is tiny just because he just acted like a tiny. It was like the perfect nickname for him at that time. I mean, like Tiny. That's what his name right there, and it has stuck all these years. Brian, he was the one that was always in trouble. All the time. He probably in trouble right now. I used to tell him all the time, I said, B, trouble is on your ass. All the time. But somehow, some way, he always made it out, made it through. Killing it right now with your company and everything, as well as Lil Grant. So yeah, keep moving. This guy here, he didn't like me early. We were really like total opposites in terms of him serious, him locked in, him not moving out of the dormitory. That's what he thought he needed to do in order to, improve and get better. Me, on the other hand, all the way on the other side, having a good time, enjoying myself, but still being locked in when it came to us being on that court. And it took us a minute until we figured that out. We had an amazing trip over to Australia in '93. Kind of dating ourselves.
Don't talk too much about that, man.
We go all kinds of different ways, right? But on that trip, as a team, we were forced to interact with one another in a different way than we had when we were at school. When you're at school, you kind of got your little cliques or whatever, you kind of hang around the same person all the time. But when we were over in Australia, guys were partnering up with different guys doing different things. Brian, he went bungee jumping with Marty. Marty's a 6'10" Finnish guy. I don't know if they really had hung out prior to that with one another, and that was a great bonding experience there. And this guy and I decided to go boogie boarding in Australia.
Great whites.
Yeah, but we don't know this at the time. So I'm gonna try to make this short. We get out there, we get in the water, drifting out, but we're able to touch the bottom, while we're resting on the boogie board. And one time I went to hit the bottom, and I couldn't get to the bottom anymore. And I said to him, "Hey, can you touch the bottom? Can you touch?" He's like, "Yeah, I can touch the bottom. We've been touching the bottom the whole time." I said, "Try it." His head went under the water. Now we're in panic mode. Panic mode, because we had drifted so far out, so far down. I'm from Pennsylvania. We don't really have no water around us. I don't know what to do. I don't know what a rip current is. So, so we had this little boy. He kept coming out on the surfboard, laughing at us, going back in. Coming out on the surfboard, laughing at us, going back in. Till finally I said, "Hey, you got to bring your butt over here. Figure out how to get us in." So that's kind of how we made it in. And when we got back to the hotel, what did they say? Remember? "What did you two do today?" We said, "We went to the beach." "Did you get in the water?" Say, "Yes." And their faces kind of like just went blank. And I was like, what? What's the problem? They said, 2 weeks ago, it was a shark attack out there. Well, I said, told us before we left, but we made it back. That was a great bonding experience for us. And the rest was history.
Best friends ever since.
Sorry for taking so long.
Ditto to everything. You know, I can't add anything else. He's big brother, you know, and they big brother. He introduced us to more brothers in Michi and Hook and Tiny and Craig and Brian. These were our big brothers. When we go to Florida, you know, we was allowed to hang out with them, except for Brian. But everybody wanted to hang out with Brian, you know, because Brian, they had all the girls, Brian. So, you know, but we want to thank our brothers, you know, for always, you know, sticking together, and for Dan, and my partner Adrian is here. We're the only ones, Adrian and I, that are in Orlando, or not Orlando, but Illinois. We're in Champaign, we teach at the University of Illinois, and so we gonna migrate this way soon. But one story I want to share, and that's it. My sophomore year, my 8th grade year, I was bigger than what I am now, probably. But I was a big kid. We were all big kids, big boys. My freshman year, my big brother Kurt, he said, "Joe, you cut the weight, you do what you got to do. Your sophomore year, I'll have you come and spend some time with me. And if you really want this basketball thing to make it happen, you know, I'll show you the ropes." Cut the weight, got to where I wanted to be my sophomore year. My parents let me go all the way to Gainesville and hang out with my big brother. I really wanted to go hang out with Brian, but I was going to hang out with my big brother. So I went, and as y'all know, he only cooked 2 things. He cooked spaghetti, which really ain't spaghetti, but he called it spaghetti, and he'll cook something like eggs or something like that. But we went to 2 places. He took me to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and he took me to Taco Bell every night. And I don't know if we would have got in trouble back then, but you know, now they got this NIL stuff. But every night we would eat for free. He knew everybody. Let me tell you this, this is not a coincidence why everybody is here. He's had this heart ever since he was a young person, but I really got to see it when I lived with him for 3 months. We went there. Come on, dude. Oh, man. Let's go. So we went there, right? And this dude would go into the store in Kentucky Fried Chicken, and he would talk to everybody in Kentucky Fried Chicken. We knew the fry man that did, I know the recipe to Kentucky Fried Chicken. We talked to the dude who dipped the chicken. He would give him his autograph and tickets and stuff like that. We knew the people at the register. And you know, he would make his whole rounds, and we would come out with like 2 bags of chicken. And we would go to, let me tell you, then we would go to the community, and he'd be like, "Sit here, Joe, in the car. Because I would be like, Kurt, we're supposed to be here in the community, but we'll be in this blue Geo tracker that people still don't know how he got the tracker, but he just running the tracker, running his car in the mall. How many times y'all put y'all name in the box in the mall, and for some reason, your name get hit? Well, we would go to the community, and he would be like, Joe, stay right here. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna stay right here. But he would say, stay right here, and he would go take chicken to people. He'd be like, no, I'm just dropping this off. And he would take people chicken. Because we couldn't eat it. We didn't have no refrigerator, nothing like that in the dorm or whatever it was. And then we'd go to Taco Bell. Taco Bell was close like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We went to the people that fold the burritos, and we went to the people that did the tacos, and we did it. And he knew everybody. And they would know him by name, like, damn. To everybody else, he was like outside of them. They treated him like a celebrity. But people that really know him, they treat him like Dan. You know, and so for the whole summer, every day I had Kentucky Fried Chicken and burritos and tacos and whatever, and I didn't have to pay for anything. But the scripture came alive to me. A good name is better than silver and gold. So I promise you, I don't know this, but he probably got this house for free because this dude right here, for the whole summer, I spent the whole summer. And for me, I thought it was just about basketball. Yeah, I got to play basketball and stuff like that. But it wasn't about that. I learned later that it was more about me to learn how to be a person, a good person. I didn't take the basketball back to Carbondale. I took what he did. And guess what I did? I went to our Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I knew everybody. I knew all. And I went to Taco Bell. And I knew everybody. Because he did that. I knew then exactly what I wanted to do in life because I followed the blueprint. I've been following the blueprint for the last 45 years. I do it just like he do. I talk to him at 2 in the morning. 3, it don't matter. Am I lying, Brian? He answers the full time. He gonna answer the phone. Ain't gonna talk to you as if it's 12 in the afternoon. What's up? How you doing? And he gonna take you wherever you trying to get to as you driving. He gonna help you drive all the way there. And I just want to thank you for your heart. I didn't want to talk this long, but I want to thank you for your guidance, your advice, you know, all that stuff. You know, I really thank you. So, but most of all, I thank y'all for coming and having a good time. We gonna party, we gonna dance. Right.
Everything has been said. Just turn the music up. Let's go, family. Happy birthday, Kurt. Good evening, everyone. I'm the real Dan Frost. I just want to say, just real simple, and take 10 seconds. I would rather my children say something better than me, and they know it. And don't go right for that. Don't cop out on me. So, you know what I say about making excuses? Birds fly, bees fly. But excuses don't fly. All right, so come on, just say hello. We have a written down speech. Oh, do you? Okay, Joe, come here, Kathy, just say hello. Come here, Kathy. Come here. I'm finished. I'm through.
Good evening, everyone.
My baby sister.
Joe, Dad said, come on. All right. I was put on the spot, but it's okay. It's worth it. So I am Catherine. We call him Kurt. We don't know Dan. So I'm Kurt's youngest sister, his only sister. Just want to say congratulations, and this is so deserving of you. I never knew Kurt's age until today. He's very discreet about his age. He's a quiet person, very reserved, very humble. So I didn't know how old he truly was until just these last couple of weeks. So, and you look very good for your age. So I just want to take tell you how much I love you. I appreciate you. Kurt has treated me like a queen since day one. We used to bump heads because he thinks he's my dad. My dad is right here. So we bump heads, but he's always just been very protective over me as his sister. And I appreciate that. Now that I'm older and married now, I can see, you know, why he was doing what he was doing. And I appreciate him for that. And he's prayed for me. I could call on him no matter what time of the night it is. And he's just been very encouraging and motivating to me at some difficult times in my life. He's been there. So I think we kind of depend upon each other when we need to just vent or talk to someone. And so I appreciate that. And don't stop it. Continue to be that big brother, be protective. Glenn understands. Again, happy birthday. Love you.
Yeah.
69 years old. 69 years young.
I didn't expect this, but you know my heart is full tonight because with most mothers, you know that umbilical cord is never severed. It always goes with me wherever I go. And when I say Jesus, I mean Jesus. Dan and I got married at the age of 18, right out of high school. He said he loved me, so I believed him. So we got married, and we immediately started our family. I enjoyed every pregnancy. Everyone, I had a boy until I got to Kathy. But we've been through a lot as a family. But only thing I knew to tell them was trust in God. And Dan and I set that foundation from itty bitty basketball to all of the children, even Kathy got a college scholarship to play ball. She just gave it up. She didn't want to play ball. But that was a blessing. So I know, I don't brag on the crosses, but I know from whence we've come from. And if you're trying to get there, just continue to trust in God. And He will get you there. When I look at Him now, and my mind just reflects back so many times how when He went away to Florida, He was just glued to that room. Andrew DeClerc tell me that many a time. He did not want to come out of that room because we were so far away. But this was my biggest headache because we so much alike. But I cried many a nights because I missed him so much. So we visited when we could, and we kept that training going on and on by way of writing letters and phone calls and this, that, and the other. And then life just trickled on. And I'm saying, 50, where did the time go to? And he has been such an example, a good example, to the rest of his siblings. And not only his siblings, but his cousins. And we have 17 grandbabies now. So, and they all grown, and they all look up to Uncle Kurt. And I thank God, because that's no credit to us. He just took the challenge of life and he ran with it. And he knew that he had to be somebody special because we put all this in him and it was now coming out. All the lives that he has touched with boys that have couldn't make it in college. But because he put them on the floor and the scouts were there to see them, they got scholarships. I don't know how many. I know he doesn't want to brag, but I'm not bragging. I'm just saying when God has given you a talent, you use it. When God has given you a talent, you use it to the very best of your ability. So I just thank you, Dan, for making your parents proud. Because children of this age and younger, you know it. Our black boys too.
Yes.
You know where they are.
Yeah.
And I told him, if you ever go there, That's the last time you're gonna see me for a long time. I'm not coming to see you. I said, this is Dad. Now, he might have been there and I don't know nothing about it because I can hear the way laughing. But I thank you for having us in mind, knowing that you wanted to please us as your parents, and I know you have a lot of respect for Dad and I. And my prayers continue for you. 50 is about the best age you can start off a whole new life with. It is. And I say that because I remember when I was 50, when I became 50. But if you continue doing what you've been doing, don't change the basics, you'll get to where you want to go. And I'm going to always be there for you. Dad's going to always. I don't care what you need. I was going to say money, but he don't need no money. He don't need no money. I have to call him for money. But Dan, we're proud of you. And I'm glad to be here tonight to accompany all of your friends for such a beautiful celebration. And I can't wait to see the playback on all of this. So thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.